father drunk. A loathsome man, traditional women should know their place. Got sober through religion and manipulated grace. Extremist by nature, he gravitated towards the hatred. Pavlovian to dogma, he often quoted his favorites. He cherry-picked the scriptures, a mix to mesh with his worldview. A homophobe, a sexist, he lectured his little girl too. Different from the boy, she knew that she had other options. A good student, undeterred, she dreamt to be a doctor. No support from the community, a family study mocked her. Beatings took a toll and in her soul they grew with darkness. Quickly became a misfit, her only friend was the switch kid, which is what the bullies named him. Tried to shame him cause he switch hit. Life sucked, they live in bubble fuck, at least they had each other. Adopted family by proxy, sister, brother, father, mother. Had no idea that senior year it all was switched. The bullies be switch kid near to death and left him in the ditch. She got into prison, no money, she wasn't rich, so she had to beg her daddy, told her no, called her a bitch. Swish kid's body healed, his heart and mind were broken. They found him 3 days later, suicide through overdose. And decided that she had to leave and left with no goodbyes and tears. No idea where she's going, gotta be better than here.
The sweetest life is filled with balance for the lonely man. The joys, the echoes of a distant desert swirling sand. The hourglass is always shifting through the coldest nights. The hue, the flicker, candle, fireplace, the golden light. It's all subjective, what connects us to the all that is. The so-called luster leaves us flustered when we fall from grace. And out of place we sometimes feel when trending music bids. It's like we're captivated at the face of forces placed across the conscious mind, the closet mind, it has no merit. A single moth destructs the cloth, the flesh, you wanna wear it. It's got some holes, it's got some kinks, it's sorta young and tattered. When true potential's torn, it often leaves you lost and shattered. A simple hole can give the common cold the influenza. The germ expands, you have no chance to even influence the kid who's looking for some guidance, yelling Mr. Mister. Instead your tone, a lack of consciousness transmits the blister. He gets it, spreads it to his friends, it's an enormous virus. It's running rampant in his class is like a forest fire. And for this 5 or 6 year old, what happens when he's older? We'll see what happens when unconsciousness is taking over. We'd hope resilience turns to brilliance, but the stats against him. And at this rate, disease of ignorance is in the system. He thinks the world's against him, chip on shoulder, broken clover. We'll see what happens when unconsciousness is taking over.
He heads to that crazy horse to drown his sorrow in bottles. Dollars gets him coddles from exotic quote-unquote models. Hopes for better tomorrows, will they ever come? He doesn't hesitate to self-medicate till numb. Bum thinks of better days and wedding cake crumbs, and remembers everything up until that separation comes. Remembers everything up until the point that it finished. Thinks back to the very first time that he hit it. I ain't talking hitting it as in stroking in the bed. I'm talking introducing his clenched fist to the side of her head. First time was hard on him, guilt and broke finger. Didn't stop there cause his dad ain't raised no quitters. Papa taught him well, but nah, Papa ain't preach. He led by example, ample times heard mama screech. Improved upon dad's technique. Stuffing a sock in her mouth, screams muffled between clenched teeth. She swallowed the grief for the sake of her boys. And years with no release, cleansing the blood off their toys. Growing fast toys, switch quick into chicks. Growing tempers fest as it begins with playful hits. Laughter prior to disaster meant to be. Is it rotten apple that doesn't fall too far from rotten tree? Repeat history or path mystery when older? I guess we'll see what happens when unconsciousness is taking over.
Take over. I know that I'm stronger. Now I can see I'm stronger than my history. Try to take a hold, they try to take control. Now I see nothing is stronger than me.